Hello. Today we're going to try a beverage. Today we're going to try sparkling Vimto fruit flavored drink. I love shawarma. I know that's not what you call it, but bear with me. We'll get there in a minute. I love shawarma. And I used to live in a really large city. You may have heard of it, New York City. And shawarma was everywhere. You threw a rock. Sold on carts, on street corners, sold in various restaurants in every neighborhood. I had shawarma probably 2-3 times a week when I was living there. Cut to where I am now, and they look at you like you have a third eye when you ask for it. So I finally, lo and behold, found a place that offers them. Went there today. Very delicious. And they were also offering this. And always looking to try new things. So I think I've heard about this at some point in my life. Kind of like Moxie. I'd always heard about Moxie, but never tried it until very recently. And I think I'd always maybe seen all the ads or heard, about this Vimto, but I'd never seen it, never tried it. So looking online, it tells me it's a soft drink that first was sold in the United Kingdom in a region called Lancashire. It was sold as a health tonic. It was originally called Vim Tonic and then shortened to Vimto. So the flavor is that of a traditional soda or cola, but there's grape juice, raspberries, and black currants as well. So I'm thinking maybe it'll be similar to Dr. Pepper, perhaps, or Faygo Rock and Rye, maybe. Some sort of variation of cola. Certainly the grape and the black currant makes me think Dr. Pepper, but we'll see. So, yeah, here we go. Vimto. Oh. Yeah, that really kind of pours like rock and rye. That's interesting. Like a magenta, a very deep purple. Cue the deep purple. Yeah, you get, lost in it. It's kind of a cola, actually. It's kind of sort of like dark. So, oh yeah, that smells a lot like Faygo Rock and Rye. It also smells a lot like Faygo Red Pop. It's definitely like overwhelming with some sort of like fruit. It says here it's also contains herbs and spices, so that must be the tonic part, right? It smells interesting. I am getting almost like a raisiny type of smell. That's probably the grapes and the black currants. It smells sweet. It doesn't smell too earthy or funky like some tonics or some like ginger ales or root beers can smell. Okay, it smells good. Yeah, wow, wow. It's like, I don't want to say grape juice because that, people think of grape juice, they think of like really sugary, really sweet grape juice, or like, they think of grape soda and it's really sugary. It's like a heavier, funkier, like deeper grape. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really good. It's sweet, don't get me wrong, but it's not that traditional like hyped up to 10 sweet that most sodas are. it's got some oomph to it. It's got some, I don't know, it's got a backbone. It's really good. I don't feel like I'm doing it justice. I'm not quite sure how to convey just how good this is. Like if you took like a really deep, dark, full-bodied, it's almost like a sweet wine. It's almost like a really full-bodied, like grape, like in the truest sense of the word, not like what that's been turned into by manufacturers and companies, but like grape and like carbonated, and it's really rich. It's got a full mouthfeel. It's very viscous. It's extraordinary, and it's unlike any soda I've ever had as far as like the consistency, the mouthfeel, the texture, if I can even say that since it's a liquid, but it's just heavier and it's got more of an oomph to it. It's full-bodied, I guess is the best way to say it. It's so good. It's so distinct, and so I don't know if this will matter to anyone, but those are the stats. It's a product of the UK. It's distributed here by a company in Illinois. Right here is like, that's not going to come in clear, but there's some language. I mean, there's stuff about Quebec on here. So it's interesting. I don't know. I was trying to find a website to see, sometimes it'll have on there, sometimes it'll have a website and it'll tell you on the website where to buy it. I don't know where to find this. This was just at a random, halal shop I went to get some shawarma today. So I'm really blown away by it. I'm really blown away by it. And I'm just encouraged to, recommend it to you. I'd love to recommend it to friends and family. I'd love to say hello to friends and family. I wish I knew where to tell you. I wish I knew where to tell you to go to buy this, because I highly recommend it. I think everyone should try it at least once. It's so unique and so different and so delicious. So good. It's not quite soda. It's not quite Dr. Pepper or Rock and Rye. It's definitely not root beer. It's definitely like in the berry world. Again, it says it's got elements of grape, raspberry, and blackcurrant. Whew. Fentiman's Burdock and Dandelion is one of my all-time favorite sodas. It's similar to that, if you've ever had Fentiman's Burdock and Dandelion. I think if you're a fan of Faygo Rock and Rye, if you're a fan of Dr. Pepper, the Dr. Pepper Dark Berry that was out recently, if any of these things sound good to you, then I really think you would like this, Vimto. I'm just over the moon. I was not expecting this. Really good. Blown away by it. So different. So good. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know what you think about it. I'm told Vimto is also its own thing and makes variations of this. So if you've ever tried any other drinks by Vimto, I'd love to hear about them. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, share with a friend or enemy. We'll see you next time.